A former mining town in the Bahía de Banderas, Puerto Vallarta today is a booming resort city with a cosmopolitan crowd. Foreign visitors first arrived with the advent of commercial air travel in the 1940s, and these artists and writers settled at the Gringo Gulch quarter. Mass tourism took off in the 1980s, delivering a sleek marina and high-rise condos. At the same time, over the last 20 years, Puerto Vallarta has established itself as the Latin American escape of choice for the LGBT community. A holiday in Puerto Vallarta will be a joyous blur of beaches, tasty cuisine, and bars. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Puerto Vallarta so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Malecón. Beginning north at Hotel Rosita, the Malecón is a 12-block, 870-meter oceanfront esplanade leading down to the Zona Romantica. Nearly all of the palm-edged Malecón is free of road traffic and is constantly furnished with new public art, plants, and benches. The vistas of the Bahía de Banderas are a joy, not least when the sun goes down behind the bay in the evening. The promenade buzzes with life all day, and it can take some time to wander from one end to the other as you linger to watch street performers and papilla flyers. At number 9 is the Zona Romantica. Since the early 2000s, the Zona Romantica, south of the Rio Quail, has become one of Latin America's biggest LGBT escapes. A curious thing about this remarkably green pocket of the city is that even though it's newer than Puerto Vallarta's downtown, the Zona Romantica feels more like a traditional Mexican pueblo. On its latticework of cobblestone streets are quaint bakeries, cafes, scores of restaurants, a helping of art galleries, and an easygoing atmosphere in high season. The Zona Romantica is the city's historic district and one of the city's most visually pleasing parts.
At number 8, Vallarta Botanical Gardens.
Some distance from Puerto Vallarta, these botanical gardens are a whole day out. Founded in the early 2000s, the attraction is on 26 hectares, a tapestry of native forest and manicured gardens planted with species from the Puerto Vallarta region and tropical zones worldwide. One of its main aims is to conserve orchids, and these mesmerizing flowers show up across the gardens and are grown in a dedicated orchid house. There are also sensational palm, agave, cactus, oak, and bromeliad collections, all accompanied by in-depth information. At number 7, Los Muertos Pier. A new monument for Puerto Vallarta's oceanfront, Los Muertos Pier, is on the beach of the same name, which we'll discuss below. This can be seen for miles for its tall sail-shaped frame and is photo-worthy when bathed in blue light at night. The pier is also the embarkation point for water taxis shuttling off to other parts of the city and the beaches in the south. Come in the evening to see the sun go down on the Bahía de Banderas, but be sure to get there early to find a seat. At number 6 in our list, Los Arcos National Marine Park. Go south around the Bahía de Banderas, and before too long, this group of 3 small islands hoves into view only 50 meters from the shore. Los Arcos is best visited by boat, kayak, or paddleboard and will appeal to snorkelers, divers, and just regular boat-going sightseers who would rather stay dry. People swim under the main arch in water that drops away suddenly from the shore to a depth of more than 400 meters in places. The rocks are perforated with little caves and shelter sea turtles, rays, puffer fish, and a wealth of other marine life. At number 5, Costalegre. One of the best side trips to take from Puerto Vallarta is a drive down the Costalegre. This spectacular stretch of coastline runs south from Puerto Vallarta to the city of Manzanillo in the neighboring state of Colima. This wild and rugged shoreline gives way to dramatic cliffs, rolling mountains, and a crashing Pacific surf for hundreds of kilometers. Along the way down the coast, travelers can stop into small fishing villages or check into some of the most luxurious hotels in the state. At number 4, Yelapa. Regarding beach destinations in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta is one of the most popular. With that said, it means that it can often be difficult to find your private stretch of sand. But that's where Yelapa comes in, one of the best kept secrets in Puerto Vallarta and one of the most beloved hideaways for locals. It's all about guest houses, small hotels, and a handful of palapa-style beach restaurants. At number 3 in our list, Cerro de La Cruz. After seeing Puerto Vallarta from the water, it's time to see it from the sky. Puerto Vallarta is uniquely located between the sea and the mountains. The city climbs back into the green carpeted hills, making for picture-perfect vantage points over the entire city. One of the best is the Cerro de La Cruz lookout. Perched high above Centro, this lookout point offers a bird's-eye view over the entire city, the bay, and north into Nuevo Vallarta and the hills of Punta Mita. In high season, a funicular is available, which operates between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. At number 2, Magic Towns. Mexico's Secretary of Tourism started bestowing the designation Magic Town to several towns in Mexico that had held onto their cultural heritage and charm. This title was given to towns that exemplify historic, authentic Mexico and can be found all over the country. Near Puerto Vallarta are 3 magic towns that give a different look into Jalisco's life. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Playa Los Muertos. The most frequented beach in Puerto Vallarta is the southern end of the Malecón. Being in the Zona Romantica, Playa Los Muertos is one of Mexico's top LGBT beaches, but is also where Puerto Vallarta's residents and people from neighboring states come for sea and sand. Weekends are very busy, which can be good if you're hunting for local color and an upbeat ambience. The light waves are manageable for non-swimmers, and the beach is patrolled by vendors selling cold drinks and snacks while people float by on paddleboards a few meters out. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Puerto Vallarta? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Gringo Gulch if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.